Hello, this is Joe Applebaum, CEO of Evie AI, and today we have a presentation that will walk you through how to use Sales Navigator with your sales team to be able to improve the performance using the support of Evie AI. And many people don't know this. Evie AI is a LinkedIn AI assistant for LinkedIn Sales Navigator to help you with your network and your content. So let's jump right into Sales Navigator. For those of you that don't know, Sales Navigator is a platform on LinkedIn that allows you to be able to be more effective with prospecting on LinkedIn. And I'm constantly using LinkedIn Sales Navigator to get more leads. But you have to have the right list. You have to be able to nurture that list. And using Evie AI, there are many activities that you can do that will help you be able to nurture your list. For example, if your sales team has access to Evie AI, you can save users directly into Evie AI using the little save profile button. And then you can search them in other areas. So for example, if I want to search this guy on Google, on X, on YouTube, on TikTok, and I press search, then it's automatically going to search for that people in those areas. That's a powerful new feature that we have. It allows you to be able to notice where people are that you're connected to on LinkedIn. And that allows you to be able to find them and research them. One of the important things that your sales team needs to do is to research their audience and to be able to see if they recently posted. So with Evie AI, you can easily see if your target market recently posted because right directly from Sales Navigator, you can see if they posted. Like you can click on his profile, you can't really see if they posted over here. But if you click on the Evie AI button and you click on see all recent posts, it'll show you all of his recent posts on LinkedIn. And then you can decide if you want to like and comment on some of these posts. Like, for example, he hasn't posted in 3 months, but being that he's a prospect, I'm going to leave a comment on his post. And that will allow me to stay top of mind in front of this prospect. So imagine if your sales team had access to a tool like this where they can easily find prospects using the regular Sales Navigator tools like lead filters. So let's say, for example, Audrey, I know that you're looking to do business with marketing agency owners or with CMOs of large companies. So you might say, okay, I want to talk to CMOs of publicly traded companies. You click on company type, you do publicly traded, you do current job title, CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, and then you do post it on LinkedIn. So there's 4,000 CMOs that recently posted on LinkedIn. You can save these to your Sales Navigator list and then check if they posted recently and leave comments on their posts. And what will end up happening is they're going to notice you and want to build a relationship with you because you're the only one leaving comments on their posts. Most people's posts don't get any comments. That's the reality of it. If you happen to get 20, 30 comments on your post, you're doing really well. If you even get a handful of comments on your post, you're doing really well. Look at this CMO of a publicly traded company. He's not getting any action on his post. He's getting a few likes, but zero comments. Imagine if you were the one that has left him comments. I'm looking at his past 20 posts. Most of them don't have any comments, and some of them have one comment, and that's him commenting himself. So, my recommendation is learning how to use these tools, working as a team together to assist the team to help you be able to get more results from Sales Navigator and help you be able to save time, whether you're summarizing profiles, whether you're searching them in other social media sites, or whether you are trying to check out their recent activity. This is a powerful way for you to stay top of mind with your network. So, for example, Merrill, who's a fractional marine marketer and CMO of a publicly traded company, I go here and I do generate comment, and it's going to generate a comment in about 3 seconds. And now I'm top of mind with a CMO that posted 2 days ago. Extremely powerful tool that will allow you to be able to do things in a way that you never thought possible before. I want to be able to see Jad Halil, the CMO of Home Pro, the number one choice of real estate ads. Okay, I press save. I saved his profile. Now he's saved into my account. I didn't even have to save him into Sales Navigator. I could just save him right into Evie AI and then just uh, start leaving comments on his posts right away. This is a great way for you to be able to check out what people are doing, have a reason to call them, build a relationship. I see this guy's just reposting stuff, but he posted a week ago right over here and he got zero comments. You guys see how staying top of mind with people by leaving comments could be super incredible. It was an Inc. 500 CEO that recently contacted me and he said, Joe, I'd like to get on the phone with you. And I realized that the reason he wanted to get on the phone with me is because I left a comment on his post.
And introduced herself.
I want you to think about that for a second. I left a comment on someone's post, and a result of me leaving a comment on this guy's post, he said, Joe, I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation with you. What if you had 20 sales reps? What if you had 30 sales reps? What if you had 5 sales reps that were doing this for 5 to 10 minutes a day? We're finding people on Sales Navigator, leaving comments on their posts, and helping you be able to achieve more success. What would happen if you did that? What would happen if you went to your centers of influence and you sent them messages using Evie AI? You see these messages over here. These messages are created with Evie AI. You can send messages to your connections on Sales Navigator and you're going to get responses. You're going to get lots of responses from people. Sometimes people are going to say not interested. And sometimes people are going to say, I'm super interested and I want to learn more. Like this guy said, sure, Joe. And then I sent him a Loom video. And so what I want you to realize is that lots of people are interested in doing business with you. For example, Lindsay Hansel is interested in doing business with me. She's the founder of First Class Recruiting, a women-owned, veteran-owned agency executive recruiting firm. And I sent her this message. She said she's interested. I sent her a Loom video. Now I can follow up using Evie AI's tools. I can easily follow up. And so I highly recommend using these types of tools inside Sales Navigator, but also on the organic side of LinkedIn. You don't only have to use it in Sales Navigator. For example, if you notice somebody came to your posts, you can click on a particular person, like for example, Cindy Silver. You click on her profile. She came to your post. She came from the feed to my post. She's from Telebroad. If I want to send her a message, I can click here. I can click on the AI button. I get a little dialog box window. I hit generate, and it'll easily generate a response to the last conversation that we had. I'm excited to explore Telebroad and enhance the voice for your services. Your insights would be valuable. How has your team been adapting to the latest trends in communication? I could press insert and send that, or I can press change whatever persona I want over here, because you can create different personas for different people, and that will allow you to be more successful with personas. I just had a conversation with 62 sales reps, and these 62 sales reps were sales reps of a technology organization. And I looked at most of their profiles. They're not commenting, they're not posting, they're not taking the right actions, and many of them only have a few hundred connections. Why do you think that is? In the chat, let me know. Why do you think people are not commenting and they're not posting? Often, it's because of writer's block, fear of judgment. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments right now. What do you think the reason that maybe you're not posting? Do you have a reason? Do you have an excuse? If it's, I don't have the time to do it, then with Evie AI, I'm going to show you in a second how quickly it is. You click a button, it just gets generated. So Jane said time. Vinny says, I don't see how to make a sale from a comment. The path is unclear. Vinay, do you see how to make a sale when somebody remembers that you exist that's already a prospect, Vinay? If someone's already a prospect and then you leave a comment on their post, you okay, so they don't see how that can actually help them. Awesome. I love that. Thank you. We're going through a whole nother conversation, Vinay, here, but I appreciate that. So time, I post, but I don't engage. I'm telling you right now, posting, engaging, and messaging are the trifecta of LinkedIn. If you spend 15 minutes a day doing it, it's going to change the game for you, especially if you're connected to the right person. Now, if you're connected to the wrong person, it's a huge problem. Because if you're connected to the wrong people, even if you comment and engage and message, and even if you get on the phone, and even if they come to your house and have dinner with you, they're the wrong people. It doesn't help you at all. But the key first is get the right people, connect with the right people, then post, engage, and message and stay top of mind. Morale says, I don't want to be like people don't want to be judged by other people. These are big issues. These are big beliefs that people have and issues. Do you have a system that I can learn? Do you have a system I can learn the system for all this? Yes, we have a system. We have several courses where you can take, where you can learn the process, the step-by-step process of what to do with sales. It takes about 6 hours to learn Sales Navigator because there's a lot of intricacies. There's building a list. There's searching with 34 different search filters. There's in-mail, understanding how to in-mail people. I in-mail about 800 people per month. alerts so that you know when people are taking actions, when they're changing positions, whatever, when they're doing whatever they're doing. And then finally, understanding how to use automation. So right now, you hear those little dings. Every one of those dings is LinkedIn sending a connection request on behalf of my daughter to CEOs of spas. She wants to work for a spa. So I said, my 18-year-old daughter is going to get a job at a spa. I'm going to reach out to 800 CEOs of spas from her own LinkedIn account, which, by the way, LinkedIn banned her because they said you're too young. And she's like, I'm 18. And then she sent ID, and then they opened up her account again. They're like, you're too young. You're way too young to use LinkedIn. She's like, I was too young last month, but now I'm 18. I can use LinkedIn because I want my kids even before they're 18 to get on LinkedIn. Get on LinkedIn anytime. But sometimes they find out that you're under 18, so they ban your account. And then when you're 18, you just show them ID and they get your account open. But what I want you to realize is that even an 18-year-old is connecting with CEOs of spas using automation. This is very powerful. He said, where can I get started? If you go to www.salesnavbootcamp.com, Carlos, http:// you can get a deal on our Sales Navigator Bootcamp. It's 6 hours. You can watch it right now, all 6 hours, and then you can start implementing. We're offering a $2,000 off deal right now. So if you want it, you can go grab it. This webinar is about how to use Sales Navigator. I'm going to show you a couple more things inside Sales Navigator, but I want you guys to know that it's not about learning it in one day. None of this technology you're going to be learning in one day. You need consistent, over time, consistent spaced repetition of you learning, immersing yourself at the beginning, but then after that, just taking 15 minutes a day of action. Once you learn how to do it, you can delegate it to other people. But if you don't even know what to delegate, you're not going to be able to delegate anything to other people. So you have to learn it yourself so that you get functional knowledge of the tool. And once you know how to do it, you apply your strategies, and then something that works for you, you hand off to somebody else. All right, so let's keep going. After you learn Sales Navigator, you want to learn LinkedIn Organic, the organic side of LinkedIn. So let's take a look at some of the things that I like about LinkedIn. So, for example, one of the things that I like is when somebody views my profile. So I post on LinkedIn, people will view my profile. So, for example, I have Priscilla viewed my profile, David Littauer viewed my profile, Jason Taylor, Jennifer Thompson. See, these people are viewing my profile. And when they view my profile, I typically will reach out to them to build a relationship with them. So, for example, if Naomi Geller um, checked out my profile, I take a look. Okay, when did I connect with Naomi? I see we connected in 2017. I go in here. It looks like we met EANYC holiday party. Let's see what she says. October 2020. Hi, Naomi. Wanted to drop by. Can't believe it's already Halloween. Blah, blah, blah. This year's flying by despite the craziness. I didn't socialize too much. I got there a little late. Blah, blah, blah. Glad to hear. Blah, blah, blah. So now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click on the EVI thing. And I'm going to profile review thanks. So I'm going to hit generate. And it's going to write a post saying, I appreciate you checking out my profile. If there's anything that you need, let me know. I can help you. You see that? I didn't have to write that entire post, that entire message. She checked my profile. I had Evie AI write that message. Now, is this something that's useful? Write useful in the chat. If you had a little AI for you and your entire sales team that can help you write messages to people based on the actions that they're taking on your profile, so you didn't have to do any other writing. This is the hardest thing for salespeople. The hardest thing is going and figuring out what to say, figuring out how to write a post. It's ridiculous that you can click a button and the AI just writes it in your tone of voice exactly what you want to say. Audrey says I use it daily. The key is to get your entire sales team to start doing this. I'll show you another example. I'm going to go into my profile real quick. I'll show you another example. I'm in my profile. I want to write a post. Okay. So I'm in my profile. I want to write a post. I want to write a post about September 11th. I don't know what to write about. I go in here. I go into start a post, and I'm not sure what to write about. So what do? I click on the Evie AI icon on the bottom here. And over here, I'm going to say personal story. Okay. I'm going to use a tone that is conversational. And my persona is going to be the Joe Apfelbaum persona. Okay, so I'm going to look for the Joe Apfelbaum persona here. And now what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say, I remember where I was on September 11, 2001. You remember where you were? It's crazy how time flies. My heart goes out to all the victims and their families and to all the hostages. May we be free from pain and have happiness and freedom. Okay, now I hit generate and let's just see what it does. Let's see what it will write. On September 11, I was a young man filled with dreams and aspirations, just beginning to carve out my path in the world. That day, like many others, started off normally, but as the news unfolded, everything changed. I remember the shock, the disbelief, the overwhelming sense of vulnerability that swept over me. As the years since, I've often reflected on the day and the impact on my life and the lives of countless others. It serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing that moment. As an entrepreneur and father, I've learned that resilience is the key. We all face challenges, whether it's personal or professional. We are here to respond to them in the journey. I'm dedicated to my career to helping businesses grow and thrive, but it's the personal connections and the stories that we share that truly matter. Each of us have a unique journey shaped by our experiences, and it's these experiences that can inspire others. As we remember the victims and their families, let's also take a moment to reflect on our own lives. What lessons have we learned? Blah, 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 blah. Let's commit to spreading positivity and helping each other. I invite you to share your own experiences and thoughts in the comments. Together, we can learn the ripple effect of blah, blah, blah. Okay, I press insert. Now I wrote a beautiful, beautiful post. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to find a picture of me and my kids because this is a personal thing, right? I'm going to find a picture of me and my kids, see if I can find one. And I'm going to post it together with a picture of me and my children. I think I took a picture of me and my kids last night. Have you guys written something for September 11 yet or no? Just write yes or no in the chat. Have you done it yet or I need to do it? You can say done or need to do, or you can just write yes or no. Either way works. So what I'm going to do is I'm uploading my photos now. But do you see how easy it was to write a September 11 thing? Just so easy, right? I gave it a sentence and then it writes this entire thing based on my persona. Jane says, I was there all day September 10. What a difference a day makes. It's crazy. The entire world changed in one day. The entire world changed. But you write about that on LinkedIn. You have your sales reps write about that on LinkedIn, but with a click of a button, with you putting a sentence in and then turning it into a hook, main points, call to action, and hashtags in about 7 seconds. Instead of it taking you 5 minutes to type it with riddled with typos, in seconds, you have a very thoughtful post. And so I want to encourage you to start thinking about how you present yourself. Like, what are the things that you're doing to present yourself to the world in a way that is meaningful, in a way that is connected, in a way that allows people to enjoy your presence? And so I'm going to go here. I'm going to put myself up a picture of me and my kids that I took yesterday when we were going out for dinner. We stopped by and did a photo. And I'm going to press next. And I'm going to have a picture of me and my two youngest kids. And I'm going to press post. And this is a personal, not private, but personal. There's a difference between personal and private. I'm going to say not now. I'm going to click on these three dots now. Oop, try to click on those three dots. I'm going to go back to my profile. I'm going to click on these three dots. I'm going to click on copy link to post. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second and I'm going to share it in the comments for you guys. Now you guys can click on that post, give it a like, and leave a comment with Evie AI just to kind of see how easy it is for you to comment on that post. Now, imagine this. You post something on your company page and you have 50 sales reps and they all leave a comment. That post goes viral because 50 sales reps left a comment on it. You post something on the CEO's page and you drop a comment. Now, if you are having an issue for whatever reason using Evie AI, just hit regenerate. Hit regenerate. if you're having an issue. It looks like Portuguese might be having an issue. It looks like you're trying to do something in Portuguese. But if it doesn't work, just email hello@eviai.com with the issue, and we'll try to get it fixed for you. Hello@eviai.com, and we'll have our developers look at that. I bought in a subscription after your presentation in Westchester last week. I still can't log in. I get an error, Firebase error. Who can figure out what's going on? If you have an error, Ron, just email hello@eviai.com with the exact error that you're getting, and then my team will fix it for you. All right. Sorry, Ron, that you're having that issue. And by the way, my cell phone number is at 917-865-7631. If something doesn't get resolved with my team, you have my cell phone number. It's on my LinkedIn profile. I don't know any other CEO of a software company that's going to give you their cell phone number, but you have my cell phone number. You can call me. The reason I want you to call me is because I want to build a relationship. I want to get you to know me. Obviously, I'm not going to pick up the phone right now, but my cell phone number is right there, front and center. So you guys could just call me. Like you have an issue, just say, Joe, I don't know what to do. Like I'm stuck. Call me. Call me. I'm happy to help you. But do email my team because they're in touch with the developers and they'll go in there and check your account. They'll look at the screenshots if you're having an issue and they'll repair it for you. Okay. Sometimes if there's an issue with one account, we'll make you a new, we'll delete your account, we'll redo your account, whatever. We'll figure it all out for you if there's an issue. But we're here to resolve any issues that you have. And we have a really good support team that sits there and watches the emails as they come in. All right. What else do we have? So somebody said, Joe, how do I save a profile? How do I save a profile? Okay, so I'm going to click on share my thing. So if you want to save somebody's profile, let's say, for example, I want to look at Ron. So I'm looking to look at Ron right now. Let's see. Ron Kemen. Okay, so if I want to check out Ron's profile, I look at Ron's profile right over here. I see Ron. I want to save his profile. So what do? Is I click on save profile right here on the top right. Okay, I just hit save profile. Once it saves his profile, now I can check out his latest content. I click on see recent activities, and I can see all of his recent content. You see that? I see all of his recent content. If I want to leave a comment on his recent post, I just click on the comment box here. Evi AI will load the comment box, and then I hit generate comment, and it'll generate a comment just like that. That's how easy it is to leave a comment on someone's post. Just like that. That's the power of Evi AI. But also the fact that I saved into my profile, if I click on this little thing here and I click on view saved profiles, now I can see all of my saved profiles. Howard said, I commented on your 9/11 post. Thank you, Howard. Now I'm going to go to my own posts. Oh my God, I wanted to put this here, but discover the power of AI driven professional networking. Discover the power of AI driven professional networking with Evi AI, where innovative meets efficiency to take your LinkedIn presence to new heights. Yes, Evi AI can write this way. Let me know if you want to know the script I used to create this. Core features of Evi AI: AI-powered content creation, a LinkedIn post generator, comment reply assistant, direct message crafting. Do you see? Is it crazy that I posted all this in this way? Um, Crazy, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna check who commented on my post. Now I see Howard commented on my post. I'm gonna like his comment. I'm gonna click on Evi AI. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change my persona to a different persona. So I have many personas. One of the personas that I have here, persona is how I train the AI to reply or to comment or to write the post. So I have one called Joe Applebaum comment reply. I'm going to press generate. It's going to read the post, read the comment, and generate a short reply. Your journey is a powerful testament. Resilience, inspire others. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit generate a reply. You see over here it says comment reply. That means it knows it's a comment reply. If it said comment, that means I'm commenting on the post. Okay, every experience is a stepping stone for growth. Keep inspiring others, Marielle. You see that? I'm going to press like. I'm going to hit comment. I'm going to reply. Now, it is a best practice for you to reply to everybody's comments. The goal, I like addressing concerns when I'm replying to comments, or I like asking questions or building rapport. But it really depends on what you're trying to do. So, what is your goal? All right. So we're at the tail end of this webinar, but I just wanted to say thank you all for showing up to this webinar. I appreciate you guys coming here. I appreciate you guys learning with me and using this tool. The one thing you can do for your network is letting them know about this tool. We do have an affiliate program. So if you go to eviai.com and you click on affiliate, you can register for our affiliate program. There's no fee for that to register. And then if you scroll down to the bottom of our affiliate program here, there's something called download assets. So if you were to post about EviAI in the world, make sure to use your affiliate link. But we have social media posts, we have email series, we have ads, we have blogs. So it would be very nice for you to kind of share information about EviAI in the world. And you get a lot of assets here that you can use in emails and social media and ads and so on to let the world know. Carlos says, how can I get your number? Carlos, my number's on my LinkedIn profile. So a lot of people don't realize this. You can go to my LinkedIn profile, scroll down, it says about. In my about section, my phone number is right here. You can send me a WhatsApp. You can email my assistant to book a call. Look how easy it is. Most people are not reading my profile. But go ahead, read my profile. I have all the things you need. If you want to join our AI business development circle, we meet for 3 hours a month. If you want to join our automation school, you can join here. I have a funnel webinar that you could watch. I have so many things. All the calls to actions is right there. You can also look at the contact us section. My cell phone number is front and center. People are afraid to put their cell phone numbers. I'm not afraid of it. I don't care. Call me. There's always something I can do to help you and support you in some way. And so if I can't pick up the phone because I'm doing a webinar or middle of a presentation, then text me and I'll reply when I get a chance. But I'm in the car often enough that allows me to do this. Look at this. I sent Evie AI, congratulations on your work anniversary. Have you heard of Evie AI? And then she just says thanks. And I'm going to say, you are welcome. Not everyone's going to respond to my question, but that's the name of the game. The name of the game is let's rock and roll. I was wondering if your AI can auto reply or did it fast reply? Curious. My AI does not do automation, only an assistant. Okay, let's see. All right, that's the idea. Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up. Remember, if you want to check out EviAI, you can go to evyai.com. You can get started for free. Log into your account. If you have any issues with it for whatever reason, we do have 15,000 people using it right now. So if you ever have an issue with it, just feel free to email hello@evyai.com and my team will help you. Thank you so much, all, and I'll see you on the next presentation. Boom.